ক্লাস 9-এর আ ডে ইন দ্য জু করাচ্ছিলাম, যতটুকু হয়েছিল লাস্ট লাইনটা আমি রিপিট করছি। দ্য হেয়ারি আর্মাডিলো লাইজ অন ইটস ব্যাক, পজ অ্যান্ড নোজ টুইচিং। সো এইখানে পর্যন্ত লাস্ট ক্লাস আমরা করেছিলাম, বাকিটা আজকে শেষ করবো। আজকে যতটা বাকি আছে সেটা আজকে শেষ করবো। You pass slowly down the house to the big cage at the end where the turacos now live. So turacos is a kind of bird. So if the narrator, he is just describing everything. If you pass slowly down the house to the big cage where the birds now live, the male PT I had reared while in West Africa. So male PT is the bird. PT is the name of the bird. Uh, Reared while in West Africa. The narrator nurtured, looked after that bird while in West Africa. So therefrom it is a male kind. So therefrom he took it and kept it in the zoo. He peers at you from one of the higher perches. Peers means to look straight something, to look at in a straightforward way to something. So he looked at you from higher perches. Perches, you have seen in the cage, you have seen there is a rod on which the bird stands. So therefrom in a higher perches means that it is quite higher. The perch that while it is staying, it is quite higher. Therefrom it looks at you. Then if you call to him, he will fly down and land on a perch nearest to you. Then if you give him some kind of hint, then it will just flies down and stand on a perch that is very close to you. Then if you then he will throw back his head and give a husky cry. Husky cry means that hoarse, coarse one. It is not quite sweet one. Then it will just sing, and this sound is not this tune is not quite sweet one. Caro caro caro, co co co. So this is the sound of the bird turacos. When as you give it a call, it comes down and perches on a very close rod, the rod that is very close to you, and therefrom it gives out the tune. Not very sweet one, but it is quite coarse one. You come out of the bird house, then walk to the reptile house. So the initially it was animal, then it comes bird. Now the narrator, it proceeds towards the reptile house. Here in a pleasant temperature of 80 degrees, the reptiles doze means sleeps lightly, taking nap. So all the temperature is 80 degree Fahrenheit, and there the birds the reptiles, they are taking nap. Snakes regard you calmly with lidless eyes. We know that snakes, they do not have lids in their eyes, so they as if greet you. Regard you means that as if showing respect you with their lidless eyes. Frogs making gulping sound. Gulping means that mouthful sound. So you have heard the sound of the frogs. So frogs, they are making sounds. Lizard lie draped over rocks and tree trunks. Lizard, you have seen lizard. It's in the house. It can be seen in every house. Perhaps a lizard can be seen. So lizard, they are as if they are sprayed over the rocks and tree trunks. At 10 o'clock, the zoo gates open. So now the activities before the spectators arrive, that activities are described. Now it is the time for the spectators to come in the zoo. At 10 o'clock, the bell rings. It's 10 o'clock. So the zoo gates open. Now it is the time for the spectators, spectators, the visitors, they will come, and they will just look the activities of the spectators. They will just satisfy their eyes, their mind also. At 10 o'clock, the zoo gates open, and the first rush of the visitors arrive. The visitors arrive. As they come flooding into the grounds, flooding the picture, you can just visualize that as the water of the river, it just flows. It just as if it floods everything. You have seen during the monsoon that the large part of lowland gets flooded during the monsoon. So such as spectators, they are thronging in. They are coming in a very rushing fashion. That's why it appeared to the narrator as if the water of the river, it is just flowing in a flooding. The imagery of flooding has been given here. Flooding into the grounds. Everyone has to be alert. Since the spectators are coming in large number, so everyone has to be alert. This is not to ensure that the animals do not hurt the people, but to make sure that people do not hurt the animals. So you know that animals, they may be dangerous one. So they might harm the people the spectators. But here this time it is the very opposite. There are guards. The guards have to look after, or have to take care of that the people, the spectators who are coming in, they do not hurt the animals, because there are many people who are they are not quite quite civilized one. They just they sometimes harm the animals. So that's why the guards, they have to be alert. This is not, that's why it is said, this is not to ensure that animals do not hurt the people, but to make sure that people do not hurt the animals. People, the visitors that are coming, they should not harm they should not make any kind of irritation to the animals. If an animal is asleep, they want to throw stones at it. So this is the reason. So sometimes people, they are very they do not follow they are indisciplined, rather they do not follow the rules, the decorums, that they sometimes throw stones at the animals, disturb them, or prod it with sticks to make it move. And sometimes they just prod means they just they use a stick, and with the stick they hurt the animals and make it move. So suppose a lion is just inside the cage, it is as if sleeping. So a person, a visitor comes, and it just takes a stick, and with the stick it hurts the animals, so that the animals move. We have found visitors trying to give the chimpanzees lighted cigarettes. Just you can imagine, it's so it's quite unnatural, because people, they are so much callous, you can say, that they use lighted cigarettes and they just give it to the chimpanzees. The chimpanzees, if they take it, the lighted cigarettes, then they may there may be something, their skin may be burnt. And razor blades. So razor blades, it may cause sharp razor blades, that it may make cutting mark on their body, and they might bleed also. The uncivilized behavior of some human beings in a zoo has to be seen to be believed. If you do not see such behavior, you will never believe. So this behavior should not be done by visitors. So it is the contentment of the narrator that such behavior is not expected from the visitors. Towards the evening, the visiting crowd thins out. Now the time, it is perhaps 4:30 or 5 p.m. So the visitors are now coming down. Visitors are now less. The slanting rays of the sunlight light the cage where the crown pigeons live. So the sun is about to set. So that's why its rays is in a slanting posture, and it falls on the cage where the crown pigeons live. Pigeons have some kind of crown on their head. As the light fades, the robin ceases to sing. So light is getting off gradually. So the robin bird, it stops singing, and it flies off to roost in the mimosa tree. Now it goes to the mimosa tree and perches there. The white-faced owls that have spent all day pretending to be grey tree stumps now open large golden eyes. Owl, you know that it is the night bird. So during daytime, it doesn't have any kind of work. That's why it remains like dead. So white-faced owls that have spent all day pretending to be grey tree stumps. Tree stumps means the trunk of the tree. If the tree is cut, then the portion left on the field, that is called the stumps. So like the tree stumps, the owls have pretended the entire day, because in the daytime it didn't have any kind of job. That's why now, since the sun is about to set, so its job is about to start. Now open large golden eyes. Now it open eyes. Shadows are creeping over the flower beds and rookeries. Shadows are falling. Shadows of tree and other shadows of house are falling on the flower beds and rookery. Rookery means rocks. There is a sudden chorus from the chimpanzee's bedroom. So chimpanzees, they are crying. Crying means they are not shedding tears, but they are making sound. Chorus, they are making sound together. They are quarreling over who should have the straw. Straw means the stalks of the grain. That paddy straw, you have seen it, especially those who are from village area. So who should have the straw? That's why they are fighting. They are quarreling. The chimpanzees, they are quarreling because of this. As you lie in bed, you watch through the window, the moon separating itself from the shadow of the trees. As you lie in the bed, you can see that the moon is separating itself from the trees. So moon is distancing itself from the trees. You hear the lion's cough. You can hear the sound of the lion. It is coughing. Soon it will be dawn. so that night is about to end, the dawn will start, and the chorus of the birds will take over, and the cold morning air will ring with song. So again the new day will start, and the new buzz of the various animals, birds, reptiles can be heard. So this is, in this way the narrator, the author has given a first-hand experience, first-hand narration of the activities of the animals, birds and reptiles in the zoo that we have never experienced earlier. We didn't know, because we visit to the zoo perhaps at 10 a.m. and we come out from the zoo 4:30 or 5 p.m. So from 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. or 4:30 p.m. 5 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. this time we spend in the zoo, but we do not know other the activities of the animals, birds in the zoo rest of the time. So that has been described here. Okay, কিছু কোয়েশ্চেন তোমাদেরকে আমি দেবো, সেই কোয়েশ্চেনগুলো একটু করে রাখবে, করে আমাকে দেখাতে পারো আমার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বারে, ঠিক আছে? আমি কিছু কোয়েশ্চেন আমি আপলোড করে দেবো। ওকে।